good morning. My name is Guy. I'll be with you for the next 2 hours. It's Now That's Clever. We're bringing all kinds of really cool items to you today that you're gonna love, things that you need around the house, that maybe you need when you travel, all kinds of cool stuff. I wanted to promote something really quickly, and it's called Gravett. I bought these, you get 2 of these. I bought this for my mom about 1.5 years ago for her and her husband, John, because they were having issues reaching stuff. This is gonna give you an extra 3 feet of reach. You can grab anything, whether it's high or it's down low. You drop the remote control, you just go down, you grab it. It's got these little articulating hands that you control with your hand. You can lock it in. It's got a flashlight built into it as well, and you're gonna get 2 of these. Look, I can actually move the camera. Watch, I'm gonna grab the camera with the Gravett, and I'm gonna move it down. Look at that. See the power? That, my friends, is clever. Anyway, this is coming up a little bit later. We're gonna give you a 2-pack of those. They come in colors, and honestly, it's so funny because these seems like such a little thing, but you know, as you get older, the last thing you wanna do is lose your independence, and so being able to pick things up off the ground that you drop, you know, it's so fine, you can even pick a coin up. Look, you can even pick up a coin, change light bulbs. Isn't it smart? You get 2 of these, so if you can't, you know what? If I told you I could make you 3 feet taller, you'd watch, right? 3 feet taller, that's how you're gonna feel when you get the Gravett. That comes up a little bit later.
Can you make me 10 pounds slimmer?
Oh, stop it. Allison Wagner is here, everybody. I'm so excited. You made the Now That's Clever show. So this must be a clever item. Actually, we know it is because it comes from the Beekman boys, and these guys are amazing. This is called Beekman's Happy Place. This is their 1802 laundry powder. Those of you out there that are looking for a better way to clean, a more natural way to clean, you're sick and tired of harsh chemicals and detergents and all that stuff, you don't need to use that, and you'll still get great results. Allison is here with us today, representing the guys, and I'll tell you, this stuff is amazing. You have 2 choices. Actually, you have 2 choices and then 2 different scents you can go for. So you can either go pure, which has no scent whatsoever, or then you can go, and I'm assuming the green is sweetgrass. This is the sweetgrass. You get either the 120 load, which is the jumbo, which is the one I would get, because a little bit goes a long way. That could last you the whole year, or you can go the 45 load to try it out. 45 load today is only $17, which is a huge discount off their regular price. If you want to grab it, you get it today with free shipping and handling, and when you see how it works, you're gonna be blown away. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
You?
I'm good, my dear. Welcome to Now That's Clever.
It is clever when you can talk about taking chemicals out of your life with products that have been lab tested to be as good or beat the national chemical brand, which is absolutely crazy. Because if you told me that I could get a detergent that would work better than a chemical, or a soap that worked better than a chemical, that's what I'm in for. And at Beekman, we really believe that cleaning your house is an extension of beauty care. I mean, your skin is all against your chemicals.
Oh my God,
So you ready for me? I feel like this is the show me table.
This
like
is. We're gonna
table.
show you all kinds of great demonstrations, but remember, to Allison's point, you know, when you wear clothes every day, which you do, what you wash them in is really, really important, because essentially you're draping that over your body all day. If you're using harsh detergents, your skin is exposed to that. So what we wanna show you is different demonstrations of what is not only in other detergent type things, but also what it leaves behind. And if you look at these 2 items, and I know one was washed with the Beekman, and one was just an ordinary detergent, look at the residue.
So look, this was washed and dried with a regular chemical, and this was not. So just look at the difference of what was left by the chemical. And you know, I wanna put my Dr. Brent hat on for a minute, because all of these chemicals add up together in your home. You're exposed to over 7 million chemicals every single day.
Wow.
But look at that. So that's just the residue that's being left on your skin. And this is what I like about this though. When you are holding this up going, this is 45 loads.
Yeah, I know.
This is 45. This is all you need for a
one little scoop.
Yep. And this is what I really like. And people say, well, what's in it? There's 5 ingredients in it, including in every single bag, there's a half a bar of our goat milk soap.
Which I love. Stuff is awesome.
And so if you think about what it's doing for your skin, what it's also then doing for your clothes, your sheets, everything your body is against.
Especially sheets and things like that you're in every single night.
And so there's a couple things. Actually, I'm gonna show you something really quickly. So, because I'm that person, I'm like, this is the show me table, you know, like I really wanna know that what I'm buying is effective. So, this is a shirt, right? Barbecue sauce, mustard, lipstick, eyeliner, mascara. Okay. We took the #1 chemical detergent, okay? You know it, you see it on all the shelves. This is what happened. Great, right? Those are tough stains, not bad.
It got a few of them out, but these tough ones it didn't do anything with.
This is Happy Place.
Yep.
1 little scoop. Now, you see, it's not 100% perfect, but if you're gonna go with chemicals, or are you gonna go with 1 scoop of Happy Place?
Yeah, and I'm telling you, the clean that you get is amazing. It really, really is. And I think we rely on chemicals. You know, chemicals basically artificially break things down. And that's, that's what they do, which is in certain parts of your world, maybe that works, but when it comes to stuff that you wear against your skin, you certainly wouldn't put some kind of a harsh chemical on your face, right? I mean, you wouldn't use the same soap that you clean your paintbrushes with on your face. And that's essentially kind of what you're doing, and that's what makes this so great. So remember, you either go sweetgrass or you go unscented, you either go the 45 or you go the 120.
And I always say, if you're more than 1 person at home, do the 120. Yeah. I do my little throw rugs in here.
But this would be perfect for me and my son Dan, because you know, especially.
But this is 120 loads.
Yeah, that's enough. If you did laundry every other day, you got enough. I mean, come on, you got.
Well,
you got
I have
plenty.
a dog, so I watch the dog bed. And you know, think about that. Pets have allergies too. Okay, would you douse yourself in chemical optic white?
No.
Okay, so let me just, no, you wouldn't.
I don't even know what it is.
So let me explain something. A lot of detergents on the market put a chemical in called optic white.
Is that what a whitener is? Is that what that is?
Well, it actually is to make your clothes appear whiter, but it's a chemical. And a lot of people that are in the military, and I know we'll take the lights down for this, but in the military, you can't use regular laundry detergents because night vision will pick up optic white.
Yeah.
So when we bring the lights down, I'm gonna show this to you, because if you see this, so this is optic white. See how it's like glow in the dark, right?
Yeah.
This is a chemical that's in the liquid. Now take a look at this. That is an optic whitener. Do you see how it's, okay?
Wow. Yeah, so it has the appearance, but it's a chemical.
It's a chemical.
Yeah.
That's what's going against your body. It's going against all your pores. This is Beekman. Beekman had, now see, look, my fingernail.
There's optic white in your nail polish.
Right. The chemical pods are full of optic whitener. That is a chemical that is going against your skin. So think about your life. Are you having, you know, we talk about this when I put my doctor hat on, but look at this. If you're having problems breathing, if you're having problems, you know, with irritation on your skin, it's most likely the chemicals that are in the detergents.
Right, if you're feeling itchy. And you know, it's funny because it's like, you know, I feel like I itch here or I itch. You know where you itch? You itch where your clothes is very tight against your skin.
Yes.
So it's all the creases and crevices, unfortunately. So if you see somebody picking at their butt, chances are it could be, well, it could be something they wash their clothes in. Or if you're scratching.
Else.
But you know, you do. You get that like in your armpits or ladies, sometimes you'll get it in different areas, you know, depending on where all your skin's going and all that. This is a way to make sure that the clothes that you wear do not have any leftovers on them, because that's not the intent of it. Is they you know, they're faking you out by thinking your clothes are cleaner, but in reality, your clothes have more on them than before they went in.
And we just showed you that. And I think what's really interesting too is, let's talk about chemical fastness. When I started using my Happy Place laundry soap, my clothes appeared to be brighter and come back to life. So what we did is, this is the exact same amount of the Happy Place and the exact same amount of the #1 detergent. You want to stir that one up? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're agitating it like we would agitate it in, you know, in your regular laundry. Is that good?
Yep. Now I'm gonna take 2 brand new blue washcloths.
Okay.
Because I wanna show you the color fastness. Okay. I'm gonna get this one going. This is gonna take just a second, but what I wanna show you is which is gonna keep your clothes more color fast. Now, what's happening with the water over here?
One's getting darker.
One's getting blue. Now, the other thing, couple things I wanna talk about. This works in any single machine, top load,
what
front
about
load,
the high efficiency ones?
high
That's
efficiency, and all you want.
This is getting darker and darker.
But you notice that this is.
Yeah.
I can keep going, but like this is blue. Like this is, that's not gonna keep your blacks black, your blues blue, all of your reds red. So this is what is, I know, look at that.
Yeah, and I'm even gonna put it up front because I want you to see the difference, because this gray bottom is actually reflecting off the glass. But I want you to see the difference in this one. I'm gonna move this one up front too, and I wanna show you. So you can see how dark that is. That's actually, that's leaching out. That's actually coming right out.
Yeah, because that's the chemicals. I know, look, it's kind of crazy. One of the things that I think too is interesting is a lot of people say, well, you know, how about my towels? Well, your towels absorb better because if they're great cotton towels, when you put chemicals on them, you're putting chemicals over every little fiber that grabs it. Then the next thing people say is, how can I get such little and it's so concentrated? The first time I got Happy Place, I was like, oh, I need 3 or 4 scoops.
Because you're used to that.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. This is 120 loads that is done in the National Chemical Powder. Now, let me just show, like, this is the scoop that you need for this. If it's so effective, why do you need so much of it?
Yeah, that's a lot.
And you're toting this in your home. You're carrying it in your home.
And look what it does. You see, it clumps. Yeah. That's because it's got a lot of oils in it, okay? And what that does is it hardens and it clumps up, which means when you do your wash and you pull your stuff out and you notice there's still granules in there, that's because this stuff didn't break down. The liquids, first of all, I never understand why they have to be some dark, weird color.
It's like sludge.
Yeah, well, And, well, I think they think, well, it's proven too, that people think blue and green are like clean. It really isn't. Clean would be clear.
And let me show you this. This is like I don't know if this will show up, but look at the chemical whiteners in that are like, weirdly.
Remember, this is supposed to not reflect at all. If you see that white, that means there's those chemical brighteners
That's
inside
crazy.
there. Yeah, there is.
Then the pods. These are the things that the kids are eating, the things that the pets are eating.
Well, they do this. They're trying to do this for convenience and because it's a novelty.
Yeah.
But realistically, it's ridiculous.
And it's also creating a lot of waste.
Yeah.
And then here's the Happy Place. And I want to show you this little tiny scoop is all you need. This little scoop, so you don't have to haul around a bunch of detergents anymore because we're talking about a laundry soap. Here's the kicker, and I keep going back to this, but performance for me is everything. And I think we've tolerated chemicals for so long because we've wanted them to be effective, right? So this is everything we just talked about. This is your mustard. This is your barbecue sauce, right? All kinds of different things, grass. I know there's grass on here. I know there's coffee. One wash with the Beekman system. You got to try it. Hey, we have the 45 load on 5 Flex. It's only $3.59. And remember, the smaller load, if you're an empty nester, you just have you and your partner, your husband, your wife, whatever, then you can go and try it. Or if you've never tried it before, the Try Me boxes or container is $17.95. The 120 load is $29. So you do get a substantial savings by buying a little bit extra, but I would try it. You have nothing to lose. You try it out. If everything that Allison is saying isn't absolutely going to happen for you, you can always return it. Today we're doing free shipping and handling. So let's talk about what makes this more of a pure product versus all the chemicals. It's all plant-based. And so what we wanted to do is give you a natural, the borax, the salt, the Epsom salts, the goat milk that we are known for. Everything is done and put together in a way that we're not talking about chemicals. You know, Beekman 1802 started off as a beauty company, and what we really feel is now with Happy Place, you're gonna see the shows today, we wanted to create products that were individually lab tested. So this isn't like I went home and said, oh, it's better than a chemical. Right. We tested this against the #1 chemical products in the industry, and it came back to test better in performance. Now, think about your sheets. Think about what you sleep against every single night. Think about the clothes that you wear, even your jackets. It's safe enough for every single laundry system, whether you have high efficiency, a top loader. I will tell you the only thing in a front loader is you don't have to put it in that cartridge thing, just put it right on top of the clothes. Yeah, that's what that's what I do with mine. And it really works nice. I just throw it right in there. It's a low sudsing too, so you don't have to worry about anything clogging up or, you know, did you ever put washing soap in the dishwasher and it like goes everywhere? Yeah, I've done that maybe once or twice. Maybe once or twice, but this is... Dish soap in your washing machine. I know. Don't do it. But this with free shipping and handling, you guys have asked for it and we did it. The 120 load is what I get. It's me, Jack, and the dog. We love to have it with the pets. We love to have it because we wanted to do something that was quality and performance. That's what we do at Beekman. Yeah. So even if you start by seeing, you know, what's left over, in your, and again, these were both washed. Look at this, so funny to me. These were both washed and dried, but look at all like the cloudiness that's coming out of this.
And you can see in the Beekman, it's crystal clear. So, I mean, honestly, you know, the decision is totally up to you. If you are happy and it doesn't bother you that you've got all these chemicals and you're living with them every day, then you can stick with what you have. But I will tell you, make the switch and try it. Not only that, remember all that foam and color and all that stuff is also going down into the drain and is going somewhere else. So
going into the environment,
you clean your clothes with good conscience when you're cleaning it with Beekman. And that's a big deal. I think if everybody did that, we'd live in a much better world. And not just saying, well, let somebody else take care of that stuff. Everybody that does that is really contributing into helping the environment as well, because you're putting less back in. If you buy this product, I guarantee you will see the results that we're talking about. You will love it. You have our 30-day unconditional. I have 2 sizes. Again, I have the 120 load, which is the larger bag. I also love the fact that this is it. This is all you need. You're not grabbing a big giant box. Or a plastic container that has to be recycled.
This is all recyclable.
Yeah, you take the bag and you can put it right away.
This is also made in the USA, which we're super proud about, because Beekman as a company has a motto. We believe in working hard, never giving up, and helping our neighbor. And we believe jobs in the USA are really, really important. And as kind of we walk down and you think about, you know, we never knew any better with chemicals. You know, like when we talk about the optic whiteners, I didn't even know that was a thing. And then when we started putting together the laundry soap, we really wanted you to have a great experience. So from your towels and your sheets, over 800 reviews. On hsn.com, which again makes me feel really proud of the brand. And I think when you go back and you look, we're like, there's your residue. Here's now you're not having any optic whiteners in here.
Safe on your laundry.
And the color fastness. This is important because when you buy that black pair of pants, or how about if you do the yoga pants, you're a busy mom and you have the yoga pants, you have the workout gear. This works on gentles. It works on, you know, anything. And look at this. I could keep going with this blue, but it will just keep getting bluer and bluer and bluer. But it's kind of crazy when you think all of that color is going right down the drain with the chemicals.
And remember, you don't have to come up with it all at once. We have this on 5 flex and free shipping. It's the, whenever we offer, you know, especially things like that have some weight, like laundry soda or laundry soap, it's expensive to ship out, so you're getting it for free shipping. It's less than $20 for the 45 a load, and think about that. That's probably 2 months of laundry, right? Maybe more than that, and very minimal space it takes up. So if you don't have a lot of room in your laundry room, you don't have a big giant box there. It's not messy. It dissolves very, very quickly, and you're going to get that great feeling that your clothes are not only clean, but they feel clean as well. See, you know, they mask a lot of the other stuff with various oils and perfumes. And if you see green specks in your laundry detergent, didn't come from a tree. Okay, I'm just telling you, it's not green.
Not a tree.
It's not a leaf. It's not a piece of a leaf.
It's not a leaf.
It's some kind of a thing to try to fool your eye to make you think that your clothes are gonna get cleaner. In reality, a lot of that chemical stuff stays on your clothes. You know, if your clothes smell strong, like, you know, a lot of people love to use the Smelly dryer sheets. And I'm like, oh my gosh, could there be a worse thing on earth than putting a chemical scent on your clothes and a wax so that they attract more dirt? Well, that's why they do it. But if you want to get your clothes clean and you want to do it the right way, Beekman is the way to go. You can try it out, as we said, for 30 days. If you have more than 1 or 2 of you in your family, the 120 load would probably be the optimal choice for you. All of it is free shipping today, and all of it is on FlexPay as well.
Aren't you curious how great your laundry can be?
You know what? Try it. I know a lot of you are real stuck on your detergent. That's one of those things that you've used for years. You need to try this. Everybody in my family that has tried this absolutely loves it. $17.95 or $29.95. Allison, thank you so much.
You are so welcome.
Hey, I want to remind everybody, you know, we have a great stuff on Beekman. Is Beekman all free shipping today?
Everything in Happy Place will always be free shipping.
And free shipping and handling.
And we're only here like 4 times a year.
And that's thanks to those guys, because, you know, they help us out with that as well. So anyway, thanks, Allison.
You're welcome,
All right, we're going to shift gears. You know, sometimes we have more things that are more clever than we have time for. So you know what we do? We take 5 really, really clever things, and we're gonna shoot right through them, and you got a minute on each one. It's something we call the Now That's Clever 5 and 5. Here we go. All right, these are all... We've also got something really special for you. This is the Rotisserie 3-pack pinup bra set. Now, normally it's $59.99. If you buy it today, it's half off. Yeah. 3 bras for $30 and a penny. It's $6 on FlexPay. Lightweight, comfortable, as you know, all Rhonda's stuff is. Super comfortable against the skin. You get a nice smooth look with those pretty little extra touches. Full coverage. There's a little bit of lace overlay on top. So you have your choice of the lights, the neutrals, the darks, or the pastels. We're just showing you one version of these. These are 90% nylon, 10% spandex, so they stretch well. They'll be super comfortable. And all the features that you love from Rhonda. If you buy it today in the 5 and 5, it's only $6 on your credit card. And she, remember, always has bottoms to match too. So you can go to hsn.com and don't forget about our best value of the day if you'd like to pick that up as well. All right, that's number 1. Let's shift over to number 2. This is called Defunkify. First of all, I love the name of that because that's a really clever name. But it's really smart. If you've got anything else your house that is a little bit off-putting or stanky, you need to try Defunkify. It's the active spray deodorizer combo pack. So you're gonna get the 2 of the Defunkifies, right? In the full out bottles, you get the little travel bottle. So where would I use this? How about inside tennis shoes? Maybe in a closet, maybe in the hamper. Maybe when you travel, you wanna hit your suitcase or whatever it is, or maybe if it's a hotel room, whatever. Spray the Defunkify on there. You get the active spray deodorizer and 2 of the 16 ounce, and you get the active spray to go with you. And you get a wash single load packet to try that as well. So you can clean and get your laundry smelling great. These are TSA approved, so if you want to take the little ones with you, you can. No harsh chemicals, they're aerosol free. And you can use this with your laundry too. You know, if your kids got the really, really smelly shirts or workout stuff, use it on that. It's a great deal. That's called Defunkify. That's number 4. Number 3, we're gonna move on to Copper Fit. You may have heard of, you know, how great copper is. Like a lot of the precious metals, it has really wonderful therapeutic properties. You've heard of gold, and you've heard of copper, and even silver. Well, these are infused with copper. And that copper has this natural way of just making your legs feel incredible. You got a cushioned footbed on here. They're soft and flexible. The easiest socks to ever pull on. And they're not gonna squeeze you so tight that you're gonna get those nasty lines on your legs, but the compression therapy is really, really great. So if you'd like them, we've got them on clearance today. They're only $11.25, and you get a 2-pack of these. You can choose them in small, medium, or large, extra large. The small medium fits men's 6 to 9, women's 7 to 10. The large extra large fits men's 9 to 12 or women's 10 to 13. So these are great. I own a pair of these. These are fantastic. Going along with the same sort of healthy living, we've got a Veridian. You know, Veridian makes all our blood pressure monitors that we carry here. This is the digital pulse and blood oxygen oximeter. So what this is gonna do for you is it's gonna make sure that your blood oxygen levels are normal. This is especially important when you're exercising. So whether you're out there playing golf or you're playing tennis or you're just walking or you're on your treadmill, you're gonna get to know all your vital signs, the ones that are most important to you, right? You need it, especially that pulse rate, very, very important. All you do is put your finger in there. And you do it, you know, after you exercise, before your exercise, to make sure that your levels are good. You know, what doctors and nurses all say the same thing is, it's the power of information. You need to have that, and you can't always go to the doctor and have these signs checked with you, and it's battery powered, so you don't have to worry about plugging it in. You can take this anywhere, even when you go on vacation. You know, maybe you're taking a big walk and you're like, oh, I feel a little weird today. I want to check and see what my pulse is or my blood oxygen levels. You can do it with this, quick and easy. All right, that's available, and that's only $18 today. And then finally, okay, I switched to the Sonic toothbrush about 7 or 8 months ago, and we added it as a Today Special, and these things are amazing. I got Danny hooked on it too, and even his girlfriend Lily, they all love it. It's the most incredible clean you'll ever get on your teeth, because these things will actually give you 42 brush strokes per minute. You can't brush your teeth that fast with a regular manual toothbrush. And what I love too is it's using the sonic vibration versus an actual scrubbing of your teeth. So you are less prone to get any kind of weird gum stuff going on because you're not scraping your gums. You just allow it to rest on the teeth. And those 42,000 strokes per minute will clean your teeth like they've never been cleaned before. You cannot beat Sonic today. Was $87. If you want to steal it away from us, we marked down the clearance price to $59.44. It's on FlexPay for only $19.81. That is our 5 in 5 load up. All great deals and all very, very clever deals as well. All right, we are going to step away. We're going to run to another studio. Got more great stuff. The Gravett is coming your way next. Stick around.
We use goat milk because we had it, and that's how our company started. But what we learned over the years is how beneficial goat milk is, not only for the skin, but for your body.
Goat milk adds moisture to your skin. It's really the most amazing ingredient.
People really do notice the hydration of their skin. The farm-to-skin difference only with Beekman 1802.
Shopping is easier than ever with the HSN app. Turn on notifications to get shipping updates, exclusive offers, and alerts on your favorite products sent straight to your phone. Now you can share all your fabulous finds with your friends right from the app through Facebook, text, and more. Save your favorite products all in one place. See it, heart it, save it. Download the app for Apple or Android devices by searching HSN app on hsn.com.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
Welcome back, everybody. We are having a great show and a lot of fun. You know, can't own everything that we present to you, but I will tell you this was a really, really, really smart decision for me to buy this. And I think it might have been the last time or the time before that I bought it for my mom and her husband John. It's called Gravett. As we get older, you know, it's really tough to kind of have to get up on a ladder or a step stool to grab something, or have to get down on the ground when we drop the remote control, or maybe you dropped a toenail clipper or whatever. It's so nice when you have the Gravett. It is an amazing, amazing product, and take it from experience at how it works. It actually gives you over 3 extra feet of reach. It articulates down just like fingertips, so you can pick up things that you dropped that are so small. A key, a coin. I mean, you'll be amazed when you see how it works. What we're doing today is we're gonna give you 2. And the reason we did that is we started out giving everybody 1, and what happened in a family is one would get one, and then the partner, husband or wife would be like, wait a minute, that's my Gravett, so we're gonna give you 2. You have your choice of colors today. They come in a variety of different colors. They come in black, gray, teal, purple, pink, red. Do we still have leopard? I think leopard sold out, or do we have it?
Nope.
Okay, so leopard did sell out, but we have all those other colors are available, and you will get 2 of these. This is a way to get your independence back. I mean, I know a lot of you up there, you can't even reach a glass in the cupboard. Maybe you want to get the peanut butter and it's just out of your reach. And you don't, it's not just the elderly or people that are having issues. Anybody, if you're a person of shorter stature, and you can't reach things in the cabinets, you can use the Gravett. Best way to do it is to show it how it works. Bonnabelle Sherman's here. Hi, Bonnabelle.
Hi.
You know I love this item.
I know you do.
I just think,
it's so handy.
because, well, listen, my mom was in assisted living for a while. We moved them back into an apartment with her husband, John. So they're there by themselves later in the evening, so there's nobody there to help them. We have help during the day. Right. So if my mom wanted to get a glass of water, if John John drops the remote control all the time, and both of them have issues, they both use walkers. So you know they're very limited in their mobility. Yeah. This helps to give you your mobility back.
Yeah, it really gives you your independence back, which is amazing. Now, we saw that video, and that actually was the shorter version on the infomercial.
It's the long one.
Of course, on HSN, we want to give you the bigger, better. That's why it says deluxe. So we actually, on that infomercial, it ends right about here. We're giving you this extra room. So this is the deluxe. It gives you 3 feet of reach, and it could be 3 feet out, up, down, whatever it is. If you're height challenge, reach challenge, this is a perfect tool, especially for those frustrating instances where you're trying to reach something and you think, oh, I have to get on a stool or I have to get on a chair, but that's not stable, that's not safe.
Sure.
This will help you keep your feet on the floor and stay safe. Now, it has a grabber. What it is a great reaching tool. It has rubber fingers, and they're really soft, so they grab all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Then it has a little magnet, and I'm gonna show you how, like, that's so tiny, but it's actually very mighty, and this is a little hook for grabbing things. And then we give you an LED light. The batteries are included.
Yeah.
So that's for going into dark spaces between the washer and dryer, under the couch.
Yeah,
you
under
can
the
see
bed.
what you're doing. So now, there are lots of reaching tools out there, but this one's different. First of all, you get that extra length, but also nobody else folds. So that you could tuck it away easy. So you could put it next to you in your mobility cart. You could put it next to you on the couch. So it makes it really simple, but then you open it up and always make sure you push that button. I do have a friend who didn't push the button, and that wasn't a good thing. Push the button, open it up, and now you have a reaching tool that's amazing. Let's go over to the cabinet.
Okay, I'll follow you.
Okay.
And I will tell you, get two. Remember, we doubled it up. Two for $24.95. The original price was $41. Today is the day to buy it. Black is the most limited. So take us on a little tour there, Ms. Vonabelle.
So what I'm doing is I'm grabbing this with the handle, and I can grab things that are just out of my reach and take them up, or maybe there's something up. Maybe you keep all of your decorations or in the garage, something that's up and you want to grab it. You can grab it and bring it down, and you never have to worry whether it's secure or not. And here's another great feature. So right here on this handle is a button. When you take that down, what you do is you turn it into a ratcheting feature. Listen. Oh, nope. It was already on ratcheting. You hear that? So ratcheting for you means that you will be able to grab things and then this will hold it. So if you have dexterity issues, if you don't have that same strength, like my mom, in the morning, she has no strength, takes like 2 hours for her hands to wake up, this will grab things for you. Let me show you what that means. So I have the ratcheting feature on, great addition to this. Listen. I grabbed it.
Locks?
It locks. That's right. That's a good word. It locks. Now watch this. So, look, I'm not holding it. The Gravett is holding this for me. And then watch, hang in there because it's, isn't that amazing?
I love it.
So it's holding it for you. So if you do have those kinds of limitations, it's nice to have that extra helping hand. And maybe you're home recuperating and you're thinking, well, there's certain things I could do. Maybe I could water this plant, but I can't reach it. Well, let the Gravett reach it, bring it down, water it, and return it. And then release it. And then remember, it folds in half, so storage is easy. If you're in a mobility cart or a wheelchair, travel, taking it with you to the supermarket.
I mean, hey, listen, not all of us can be tall. I'm 6'3", so I'm pretty tall, and I can reach most things. When I go to my mom's house before, she would have me do the light bulbs. You can reach light bulbs. I mean, I am now, with this extra over 3 feet, I mean, there's 11 feet of height I have right here. I would think I would never be able to reach anything that high unless I was on a step ladder. And remember, look, you could see how I can grab a bulb, turn the bulb, take that off. I can grab things off a shelf. And if you look really close at what I call the little fingers of the Gravett, you'll see just how thin that is. That's how it enables you to pick things up just like your fingertips would. See how they kind of curve that out a little bit so it actually will grab onto things? That's what they did with this. And then the ratcheting allows you to lock it in so that if you grab a glass or you grab a jar, and it works on things up to about 4 pounds.
Yep.
So it's pretty heavy duty. You're not gonna drop it all over. Remote control on the ground, reach down, grab it, put it back on the shelf. Need to get your glasses, grab your glasses. All that without ever leaving your chair. And it's funny because Mom and John have 2 recliners. You know, they're the ones, the assist recliners. They are right there next to them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm so glad you used it. She goes, oh my gosh. She goes, we'd be lost without those things.
Yeah.
I dropped the TV guide thing on the ground. I can pick that up. John drops his reading glasses. I can pick that up. It gives you access to areas you wouldn't even be able to access. In and under shelves, in the back of the drawer. Look at how we can do that. Look at this demo. This is such a great demo. Look at, there's a light inside. Yeah. That's great.
So the LED light is included, and so is the battery, so you're ready to go when you get this home. And I'm only working in a spot of about 2 inches. But if you say you have to pick up something between the washer and dryer in a dark space, you don't want to go in there because you see spider webs or cobwebs. You don't have to worry because let the Gravett go in there and meet that spider, so you don't have to. And then it does fold in half. Now, another great feature is I have found that you can make it into a little L. So if you have pets that leave things under the couch, and look at all these great things. I want you to see this, picking up a dime. Look at how incredible that is. The precision of picking something
I buy it just for that, just for light bulbs. I mean, brilliant.
So I found that you could make this little L, so when the pets or toddlers leave something for you under the couch or chair and you pulled your back and your muscle hurts and you can't bend, you can let the Gravett reach under that space, grab what you want and bring it to you. And then you can open it up. Remember, you have the button that opens it up for that 3 feet of reach. And then if you are, you know, say you're home that day because you did pull a muscle, haven't you done that? I have like 4 friends who had hip replacements, and my mom too.
You're always in the worst position when you're bending over to pick stuff up, right?
Yeah, and it hurts too much. So the doctor said, don't do that. Let the Gravett do it for you. Look at how I could pick up this remote and bring it to me. How about you're a mom and you got to pick up stuffed animals all day long? Teach the kids to do this. Dropped your glasses. And here's another reason I like having a set of 2 is because inevitably the neighbor's stuff ends up on my lawn and I don't want to touch it. I can actually pick this up. I can keep this one in the garage because it's my set of 2. And then look at this.
You ready?
So,
come on.
Something as tiny as that Q-tip I can pick
Do that
up.
again.
Yeah. And look at how, look, like over and over. You see the
best
precision?
demo I've seen.
You see how
that is a cotton swab.
It's a cotton swab. And how many times you've been in the bathroom and you're cleaning your ears, you drop one, you go, well, that's staying there because I'm not picking that up.
Especially if it goes behind the commode back there. I don't know, you taking your life in your hands, you put your hand back there, you don't know what's living back there. So even in areas that are dirty and you wouldn't normally want to put your hands in, you can go grab it. You drop a coin somewhere, you can pick it up. Remote controls, kids' toys. I mean, it is unbelievable. Today, it's $8 and change on FlexPay, and you get 2 of these. $41 was the 2-pack. Now we're doing it at $24.95. It's on sale today. I'm just telling you, I don't like, even if you don't think you need help, you need to reach something. You could be a young kid and you're like, I can't reach way up high there. You could do it. What if something falls between the washer and the dryer, right? How are you gonna get that? You gonna try to get a stick and try to kick it out, or are you gonna reach over and pick it up? And remember, with the built-in magnet, if you drop something metallic, a pin or something on the ground, you can find it even like in the carpeting.
Yeah, many times I've dropped things in the carpet and I was like, oh, where is it? And you can't find it. And if it's something sharp, you don't want to find it with your hand. Well, take a look at what that, remember I said that magnet is actually pretty strong? Look at that. It found that screw for me. That's amazing. And it is really nice and strong. Let's go find something else here. Okay, look at that.
There's
that
little
just
nail
shows
clippers.
you, the nail clippers. And it could be not that you just can't find it, but you can't bend because the doctor said not to. So it's a great gift for somebody who's recuperating and they want to have a little bit of independence. And then we give you a little hook, we give you the LED light, and then it folds in half.
I just
so it gives you that.
You know, it's one of those things I think everybody should use it.
It's good to grab a couple of friends who are very clever.
With you wherever you go.
But your muscles are too big, Guy.
That's all right. Well, you know what are you gonna do?
We'll go here.
You can still grab my wrist.
He's so clever.
Listen, this is a great item for this show because it really is. It's so incredibly clever. And when I gave it to my mom, it's funny because I didn't tell her I was bringing it over. She looked at it and she goes, "What is this?" Within 30 seconds, she was so good at it. She's like, "Oh, I've been waiting. I need this so much. Thank you, darling, so much for getting me this." I was like, "Hey, it's only 25 bucks for 2." And I gave one to John as well, and they both use them. You're gonna love this. It's on FlexPay 832, super duper clever. It's gonna make you 3.5 feet taller.
Yeah, there you go.
Or give you 3.5 foot of reach underneath. Great job.
Oh, thank you so much.
Love this item. It's so smart.
This really goes with it. This is so clever.
It really is.
And on sale. I didn't even know that till I got here.
I love it. All right, Bonnabelle, thank you so much.
My clever friend.
See you a little later. We've got the power screwdriver from Snow Joe coming up. Or from Power Joe, it's they also do the Snow Joe shovel, which is why I called it Snow Joe. But anyway, Power Joe is great. These guys create these great clever products for you to use around the house. You know, hey, listen, if you're building homes, you go out and you spend thousands of dollars on tools, but if you just want to fix things up around the house, you need this Power portable screwdriver. You get lots of great torque and work on a variety of different household jobs that you need. But you don't have to crank with your hand anymore. You can use this. It articulates so you'll get in the perfect position as well. They put it on sale. Is that really the price? Is it $19.95? Wasn't that 40 bucks? They dropped the price. It's down to $19.95. Get one of these, put it in your little toolkit, and you'll be good to go. All right, we're gonna move on. Stacey Phillips is here.
Hi.
How are you?
Nice to see you.
What's going on? So I've presented this once before with Stacy, and I am so impressed with these shears. First of all, can't beat a good pair of shears in the kitchen, right? Or in any other part of your home. We're gonna give you this pair of shears, 2 of them, for $18.56. When you see what these things can do, I've never seen shears go through as much as these do. They have a comfort grip, they're all stainless. If you need to open up packages or whatever, you need to do prep work around the house, these are gonna be perfect for you. I have them available in colors. They come in the basics, the jewel tone, and they also come in the brights, and we'll show you those colors in a bit. They're all, here's the brights, there's the basics, and there's the jewel tones. I think I got that all right. They come individually boxed. So if you want to keep one and give one away, you're going to love these. And you'll use these, Stacey, you can use these on any. Crafters love these.
In the garage, in the kitchen. These are not scissors, okay? These are shears.
Yeah.
And have you ever had this packaging that it's all wrapped and it looks great from the outside, but you think, how in the world do I get into it? This cuts right through. I mean, look at that, really effortlessly, and then you can easily open it up and get into it. What about those batteries, right?
Yep. I just did that the other day.
Go right through it very easily. And these are the shears that you're going to use in every room of your house. We like to focus on the kitchen. We like to focus on the garage, the craft room, the garden. And here's what makes these different, okay? They're really easy to open. There's a 1-finger close right here, okay? And then all you do is give them a little push down and they open, spring loaded. So it's right-handed or left-handed, you could use these. You have stainless steel, very sharp blades, so that's why it's important that you store them closed. And they're also self-sharpening, but let me show you what I love about these the most. See this little spring, you said spring loaded? These make me happy, see the little smile? Because they take 60% of the pressure away from your hands when you're using them. So I use these the most in the kitchen, right? So you get this great rotisserie chicken and you start getting into it. Look, I can literally cut the bones on this. Watch this. Did you see that? I mean, literally, watch this.
I love this demo.
Watch. Ready, watch. Okay, so I can cut this right through, just like that. Cuts through twine. And then you say, okay, well, I want to serve this, you know, maybe you want to open it up. So then you can just cut through this chicken just like that. I mean, it's really cutting through all of the bones. It's not very pretty, but you get the idea, you know? So I want to show you how you can cut this entire chicken in half in just a couple seconds. And the nice thing about this is these are the shears that just keep on going, right?
Yeah, you don't have to ever sharpen these, right?
Never, they're self-sharpening blades. And here's something else that's really important about these. You know how sometimes you're using shears or some sort of scissor and they get these burrs on the outside? And then what happens is when you go to cut something like wrapping paper or something in the craft room and you can't do it. But these, you're not gonna get those burrs. So I can cut through a chicken, then I can cut through paper in the craft room, and these are so versatile, they keep going. And so you take celery. Maybe you don't wanna use the knife. If you have dexterity issues, maybe you have arthritic hands. Look at how easy. And remember, I said arthritis, so if you have the spring here, it's going to take all of the pressure away, or at least 60% of it. So all you have to do is press down that simply, whether it's, you know.
This is how this is actually, I use them to cut chives, I use them to cut onions, I use them to cut all the things you're talking about.
Right.
I learned that a long time ago. I had a very good friend whose mother was a wonderful Italian cook, and she used shears on everything. She used it to cut pizza, she used it to cut vegetables. And I was like, and she's like, this is how we do it. And it's funny, I even saw a cooking show the other day and they were cutting sandwich rolls and the woman was using shears, and she goes, it's the perfect cutting tool. It's safer than scissors, and you get that extremely perfect straight line cut every time. And if you just bought it for the packaging, and you know the kind, they put that super industrial, kind of like, it's almost molded. Yeah, clamshell packaging. And it's so hard to open up, you'll be able to do that as well. It cuts through branches, leaves, you can use it in gardening. Right?
Gardening, so let's go to the garden, okay? So here is maybe some flowers that you picked up. Have you tried to just take regular scissors to this?
If you do it, you'll ruin the scissors.
Exactly,
right?
So now I can just cut through all of them in one clean swipe. Wow. Did you see that? So one clean swipe, I can go all the way through all of them. I can also go right through the plastic. So, I mean, these are just so utilitarian, and they're gentle enough to where you could take maybe you just want just the rosebud. So you go right up to the bud, and just clip it off. So it's really, really, these are the shears, the gift that keeps on giving.
You have really good control with these shears, which is important versus regular scissors. You notice regular scissors, you normally have to put your fingers in a loop, and that's very uncomfortable, and it gets sore if you have to do, especially after around the holidays or if you're wrapping gifts. It gets really, your fingers get really sore?
Yes.
These grip more like a garden tool, but you can use them indoors. See, you have more control when your hand is like that, because they're not wriggling around trying to stay on your finger like a ring would. These you grip like a regular tool. It's a clean cut, and you're just gonna be really impressed. And we're gonna give you 2 pairs of these, because we know a lot of you are gonna want one in the kitchen, a lot of you may want one outside in your little garden area. You may wanna have these in a craft room. So we're gonna give you more than 1 pair. It's only $6 and change on FlexPay. Just choose colors. Remember, we have the jewel tones, we've got the brights, we have the basics. The basics are the black and the purple, I'm guessing. Brights would be
the coral.
The coral. Those are the brights?
I believe so, and then you have the
these are the jewel tones in the back, where you get a red and you get a blue.
Like the ruby and emerald.
This is that grip I was telling you about, which is really comfortable. Much easier to use scissors like this than, like, you know how your fingers have to go, and it really is hard. And Stacy, you know, like my mom, and I'm gonna bring her up a lot because she's in her 80s, she also has one side of her hands has tremors. Almost impossible to even get scissors in her hand. This she can handle because she can still squeeze. It's just hard holding anything steady.
Exactly, and I get arthritis in my hand too. I get flare-ups, and you know, and it can be intimidating when you're in the kitchen. I mean, something so simple. I mean, you've seen me cut kitchen items. Now I'm literally cutting an extension cord, and it's this clamshell packaging that is just so brutal. So you get this at home, and it's also dangerous because
there's no way to open it.
It's sharp, and there is no way to open it. And if you take a knife, that's not safe. But did you see how easy this cuts through? I mean, all the way through this packaging, and now you can have easy access to it. So you've seen that I've gone through from my clamshell packaging. I've cut through a chicken.
Can you do, I hate to ask you to do it again because I know it's nasty, but will you do some of these chicken bones again? Because I mean, you watch this. Now this is bone, all right? And she's going right through, I mean, that's not even challenging, right?
I can't even find something that it's having a hard time with.
Because you went through the hard one. Yeah.
Right through the center.
Look at this, man.
That's awesome, right?
That's impressive.
So, I mean, it literally does it all, from the kitchen to the craft room. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, darling.
To the garden, to the garage. It does a little bit of everything.
All right. If you want them, you're getting 2 pair for $18. These are kicked up. These are not regular scissors. They call them shears for a reason, and you'll never have to sharpen them again. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for cutting through the chicken. I know it's kind of early to hack up a chicken, but you did a good job.
Thank you,
Thanks,
sir.
Stacy.
Bye.
Come on over, everybody. Is this our last item in the hour? Man, that hour went by fast. Well, this is called Power Joe. I own one of these, and I'll tell you, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Gone are the days of using a regular traditional manual screwdriver. If you don't need to use one, if you got a power driver, it changes your whole life, makes life so easy. Yeah, you go out and spend $150 on a plug-in, big power industrial driver, but it's more than you need. What you need, and this one comes with that little articulated extender, which is the whole value. I'm telling you, that thing is amazing. So you can get all the nooks and crannies. What you need is Power Joe. Go on hsn.com and read the reviews on this little portable screwdriver. 4.8 stars, almost perfectly rated on hsn.com. Why? Because it works. It's over 50% off just for the show. It's a must-have clever gadget everybody should have out there. In any toolbox, you should carry this. There's no messing around with this thing. You got a job to do, you do it very, very quickly. When you order today, you're gonna get a full range of bits. Hex, the Phillips, flathead, and 3 sizes of each one of these are included. So you're gonna be able to do any job. They're even labeled right across the front. Then you get the super cool articulating arm, okay? This is an extender, and as you can see, it's very flexible. So if you need to get into a corner around an angle underneath something, look at that. Look, I can put my whole wrist in there. I just broke the tape, but that's all right. Look at how this baby bends, any direction you want. So, because not everything is a straight screw. Some go this way, some go that way. Even the screw itself will articulate into a different position when you need that as well. Justin, my man. You are 2 for 2. I got my last item, last time you were on air, about the Einhell. That's the power drill. Today, he's bringing a power screwdriver, and for $19.95, dude, you saw it was 40 bucks. They dropped it down to a $20 bill. Any home person, anybody that likes to do it yourselfer, needs to get that.
You need a drill in general, right? I mean,
Yeah.
what's the most important tool in the toolbox? It's your drill.
Driver,
So it doesn't matter what you got to get done. 99% of it is going to get done with this. And if you do, we were just seeing with the shears, have any issues with dexterity in your hands, you just simply aren't going to pick one of these up and try and screw anything in, right? So you pick this up. There's a lot of what's so clever, and that's clever ideas with this. I'm going to show you really quickly. It's the little things. I'm just going to put this right here, the one, and we're just going to show the first step, right? The first step is going to show you basically how you're going to be using it most of the time. It looks like a pistol grip, right? I'm just going to start screwing this in. Once we do this, I want to show you the other way that we can do it. I can simply press this button right here and then completely articulate this into
now you got a straight driver.
The straight driver. So if all those different ways and different areas to get your drill into those small areas, that's how you do it. Then the other part, what we were talking about, what's clever part, is then going ahead and attaching the extender. This extender now will take you over here to where, for instance, if you wanted to grab your little screwdriver, you're not gonna fit that in here.
That is such a good point.
If you wanna grab your drill, and you want to get that in here.
Not going in.
You can't. So we're talking about that. Now that's clever. Check this out. You can reach with the extender and start drilling that all the way in.
That's it.
Now that's clever.
Yeah, there it is. That's the show. That is the show right there. And it's so funny because it happens all the time. And you try to get on an angle. You know, you're in a gym, you're in a door jam, and you're trying to get on an angle to try to get that thing in. Really difficult. You ever try to put doorknobs on and things like that? Where you got to have all kinds of different tools to get behind. Like, look at this. There it is. How else? This is the classic example, and that thing has to go in straight.
Right. Yeah, that's the other thing, right? I mean, if you're putting it at an angle, you're never going to screw that in straight. You're never going to be able to reach that with an actual screwdriver, and even with your other drill bits, so you can reach all of those hard-to-reach places. Because how many times have you said to yourself, how did they even put that together, right? You got no idea how they put that together. So I'm gonna go back up here. I wanna show you, we were showing you all the different ways. The step 2 is, again, you're putting all these little things together. Maybe you're doing little DIY stuff.
Yeah.
You know, we've still got it in that little, not in the pistol grip anymore, but we still have it in the extender. You're still gonna have enough power because you got the 4 volts to get all of those drills through the wood. So whether it's fixing up the chairs, fixing up the couches, all those loose screws, how many of you have some of these hanging from the cabinetry, right? They never stay in. You end up having a little hole that's left right there. These are gonna be fixed in just a second. Your hooks, if you wanna do any hooks, and how many times are you thinking, I wanna just hang some pictures. I wanna put a shelf up. You need a drill to do it, and this one's gonna get the job done.
Like I said, I love the attachment. That to me just sends it over the top. This was 40 bucks, today it's 19. So, maybe you don't use a screwdriver all the time, but boy, when you need one, it's so nice to have this. Plus, we're talking cordless. So you've got cordless versatility, so you're not worried about being tethered to a cord. Maybe you're doing projects outside. You know, you're putting a wall plaque up, or you're doing something, you're fixing the mailbox, or you're putting in a new mailbox, where you just need a couple of screws to go in. This is perfect for that, all right? And the nice thing is you got plenty of power in here to be able to utilize this. You get about 30 minutes on a battery, which is more than most people need to do a job. 30 minutes, and then you just you charge the thing back up and you're good to go. So all these different jobs can be done using this cordless screwdriver. It fits right in the drawer. We're gonna give you all those bits. And the bits are great too, because you get every kind, even the little hex bits. So when you're doing those kind of wacky screws that you haven't seen before on different furniture, could be an older piece of furniture, right? If you need to get inside a drawer, that's a great shot right there too, right? And having the light means you can get into those hard to reach areas that are not normally illuminated, and you can see what you're doing.
I mean, I can't tell you how many times I was even just putting a bed together recently, 2 beds, thanks to my girlfriend who decided that we were gonna completely spruce the whole place up. I hung more shelves than I ever thought I would in my whole entire life. I had to put these beds together, and some of them say don't use—
You're a good guy.
Oh man.
You're a good guy.
I'm earning my keep.
Yeah, but this
for
is
sure.
What's nice about this is anybody can use this, whether it's you, your partner. My mom could use this very, very easily, and it's not too heavy. It only weighs, what does it weigh? It weighs a little over a pound.
I don't even think it weighs a pound.
I don't even know if it weighs a pound.
Yeah.
So it's lightweight in the hand, so it's easy to manipulate too. And guess what Power Joe's doing? They're not giving you 1 year, they're giving you a 2-year warranty on this. You never see that in handheld power tools, right? They usually give you 1 year, sometimes 90 days. They're gonna give you 2 years. So you know you're gonna have this thing for a super duper long time and it's gonna work for you. You got onboard storage of your most used little bits. So here you can put a Phillips on one side and then you can put your flathead on the other, and those go wherever you go. So if you're a crafter, a lot of crafting, like we just mentioned, plaques and wall hangings, things like that, or you're building some kind of cool display, or putting together shelves. If you're buying furniture that needs to be put together, gotta have this.
You gotta have this. Yeah. You're not gonna sit there and build a bed with just this, or the little screwdriver that they give you, or the little monkey wrench that they give you.
It's hard to keep that in and keep it in the threads.
It's impossible.
I know.
It's impossible. You just don't pick those up. You end up picking up a bigger drill, but sometimes those bigger drills are too big. You can't use them, or they're too powerful. You just mentioned it too. This is gonna feel great in your hand. It's not gonna overpower you. It's lightweight. You can see if you have a smaller hand too, this is gonna feel great in your hand. It's not gonna feel too big. It's not gonna feel too powerful. This little button right here, I press that down. That's how I convert it to that straight screwdriver. So if I wanna get into those other hard to reach places, I can. When it's a really hard to reach place, I just simply take my little bit out, I put it back here. You still have the 11 other bits to use.
Dude,
and then I put the extender in.
I'd buy this for the extender.
I
would spend $20 to have this little extender right here, because look at it, no matter where, I'm glad you wore a black sweater today. No matter where, no, it's good. Get back over there because I want to see it.
There we go.
No matter where your screwing job is, whether it's under a table, around, inside a cabinet, you can get there.
I'm telling you, I mean, literally, there's no place that you can't reach anymore. We were showing you this before. This is the now that's clever part, because if it's just unscrewing it.
Dude, you're saying it more than I am. I love that you're promoting the show.
You know what? It's now that's clever.
It is clever.
With Guy.
Everything's clever.
You know Guy's wearing his vest today. He's meaning business.
That's because it was 48 degrees when I left the house today. So I'm like, I'm keeping the vest on. I'm quite vested. But if you want to grab something like this, maybe you want to get this for your partner who likes to do fix-ups, and you're like, he's frustrated because for always dropping the screw and he can't keep the driver in the little hole. Well, this is going to give you that control, and it's going to, it's one of those things that doesn't make you feel old. Because a lot of things that you try and you're like, oh, when I was young, I could see that screw. My dad was like that all the time. Because I'd go in there and I'd just do it. Now it's hitting me. This is going to make a job that's tedious and hard to see, because it has a flashlight built in. It's going to make it a lot easier for you. $6.65 on FlexPay. They marked the price down over 50%. So if you're one of those people that likes to do little jobs, this is for you. Get it. What do you got to lose? A 2-year warranty. We got people buying 2 of these at a time.
Well, the other part that now that's
They're probably
clever.
gonna buy one and sell the other one for 35 bucks.
The other part where now that's clever is where you say to yourself, I got it for 20 bucks.
Yeah.
Okay? I have tons of these cabinets, so this to me speaks volumes. It's driving that screw in, and then not having to worry about looking at the handles. Yeah. Maybe it's the dresser drawer, maybe it's the cabinets in the kitchen, doesn't matter. You're using those all the time.
Yeah, and then remember, when you're doing this job, right?
Right.
You can actually get around that corner. Thanks for doing it. Get around that corner, and you don't feel so, like, who would invent a screw that has to go in behind the knob like that?
Right.
That just makes me angry.
You know what?
I did this like a year ago. I put new doorknobs from my kitchen into my sunroom.
Yeah.
What a nightmare that was with a regular screwdriver. I didn't have this.
And you're sitting there saying, how you put it in? Extender.
Frustrating. Trying to make us feel old.
Oh, yeah.
All right, listen, you did a great job as always. Love this thing. Great price. A lot of people grabbing it. Good for you. We got another hour of Now That's Clever coming up with me, so stick around. But first, we got some really clever, great, healthy ideas from our friend Andrew Lessman. Be right back.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here, actually recording this thanks to the folks at QVC UK here in London. But I'll be here for the month. I'll be here with my Today Specials in February. But in February, we also have 3 incredible monthly specials. Actually, 4 incredible monthly specials. I'm right now talking about our marine collagen peptides, or our free-range collagen peptides. Our free-range collagen peptides are incredibly affordable. Our marine collagen peptides, unfortunately, there's a shortage of that ingredient, a bit more expensive, almost twice the expense of our free-range collagen peptides. Both of them deliver virtually identical profiles in terms of the peptides they deliver. They both are super soluble, so you can mix them with water. They don't have the kind of aftertaste typical of other collagen peptides. Ours are the highest quality available from anywhere in the world. They come from the same supplier in Japan that's been working with collagen peptides for probably close to a century. So the greatest experience imaginable possible when it comes to collagen peptides. So whether you're looking at for them for your joints, whether you're looking for the beauty benefits to the skin and the wrinkles in our skin, both ingredients, both sources will work in both domains. However, I think many folks tend to lean toward the marine collagen peptides for beauty benefits and the free-range collagen peptides for joint benefits.